We certainly know about SAP Joule, SAP's generative AI co-pilot. So let's see how to extend its capability using SAP custom skills and Joule AI agents using SAP Build Joule Studio. Over to you, Daniel.
Thank you, Rekha. To create a Joule extension, we go into the Build lobby like we would create an app or a process, and now we have the option to create a new Joule Studio project. I'll take an existing project and an existing skill, which is designed to bring back new hire processes. And in the General tab, we give it a name and a description, and now the description is vital because it determines when Joule will trigger this skill. There are also several settings, including one where it determines whether I return the message to the user or I let Joule create it itself using data that I return to it. I can also define parameters that are required by the skill, and Joule will prompt for them if the user doesn't provide them. And I also have output parameters. This is the data I provide back to Joule when I want Joule to create the messages. Now that I've configured the skill, all that's left to do is to figure out what is the skill going to do. So I can call an action to bring back data from the back end. I can send a message to the user. I can call another skill, or I can call a process or automation. Now, calling a process automation is quite powerful because it means that the entire extensive capability of process automation is already built into Joule Studio. Now, this skill calls some process automation APIs and then provides a message back to the user binding the data from the action. Now, remember Ajay created a new hire and he sent an event from success factors to BTP to process automation? Well, we created a process that would be triggered by that event. And in fact, here you can see this was triggered at 9:16 just a few minutes ago. And you can see in the context we have the new hire that he had, Oscar Benji. And we also created a Joule skill that would return the process or information about the last process that was run. So you can see I already did a prompt for the last process, and you can see Oscar Benji, and you can see the manager information. And once I have that, I can now ask for the approval tasks for that process. And we'll give it a second. And we will get back the approval tasks for that process. And it will give us the due date and when it was started and the task owner. We can also now ask Joule to go all the way back to SuccessFactors, get us information about the task owner, and we can see, oh, our lovable Bluebeard, he's the manager, and we'll ask Joule to approve the task. Okay, and we'll wait for it to approve. And it says it's approved. I can go back to the monitoring tab, I can refresh, and just give it a second. And we can see that the task was approved, the process completed, all within Joule using a low-code skill we created with Joule Studio. So that's pretty good. But what's even more impressive is what you can do with agents. So Rekha, can you show us?
Yeah, sure, Daniel. So I'm going to roll up my sleeves a little bit, and let's see how to create a custom AI agent within Joule Studio project. For that, click on Create, select Joule Agent. So I'll provide the name and description. It is an agent to help the direct manager with the new hire relocation benefits. So description. Go on Create. The agent builder opens up. We provide the expertise, that is what the agent is specialized in. Next, we provide the instructions, how the agent is going to achieve its goals and tasks. Additional context is the behavior and tone of the agent. Key components, LLMs and tools. LLM, Anthropic I'm going to choose. Base model acts as a starting point, and advanced model for deep and complex analyses. And under advanced configuration, select pre-processing if you want the prompt to be decomposed and planned before sending to LLM. Post-processing for response or answer refinement before showing it to the user. And add the calculator for the total of the relocation costs. and documents from the SAP AI Core document grounding, the relocation policies, connect to the AI Core destination, and resource group ID from the AI Launchpad. So this is my resource group ID. And the document collection ID, again, from the data pipeline. And finally, the Joule scale. What Daniel has created, we can attach here so that it composes an email and sends to the new hire. So that's it. Save, release, and deploy. And I have a deployed version here. So Direct Manager has issued a prompt. Joule has got the results, and the calculator has done the total of the calculation, and Joule has composed an email and then sent to the new hire. So this is the email to the new hire, you can see. And then it has summarized what it has sent. And that's it. Cool.